Hello, I am Worley Serrano, and for today, I'm going to present game developer. What is game developer? Game developer is a software developer specialized in video game development. Uh, this including creating, designing games, animating characters and objects, creating audio, uh, making programming codes, testing, editing, and producing. So, what is needed for game development? The first one is sound designer. Sound designer is basically the responsible for creating, obtaining, and making the sounds of the game, including the uh, background sounds, the animation sounds, the storyline sounds. The second one is uh, game designer. So a game designer is the one who creates the core features of a game and to make the game engaging for users. They design the characters in the game and the one that can assist the storyline and the goal of the game. The third one is game programmer. Game programmer, especially the one who creates codes, write codes that make the game uh, run. They're the one who makes functionality to make the game playable. So this is the some of the examples of game designer apps. The first one is Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop is a photo editing and manipulation software that that has full picture editing uh, tools that the user can use to make digital graphics, drawings, uh, uh, characters designs. And the second one is Blender. The Blender is a open source 3D creation set of tools that can support creating a 3D model, animations, rendering, compositions, motion tracking, video editing, and also 2D animations. Let's talk about programming engines. The first one is this is the most used engines in the market, the Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is a complete development tools for any user that's specialized in designing visualizations and cinematic experience into a high graphics and games that can play across any platforms like PC, console, mobile, VR, AR, and these engines, it has everything you need to start creating project games. Here's some for examples of Unreal Engine games. First one is Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is a role-playing fantasy games, which is you take a character and it uses it to complete the storyline. Second one is Dragon Ball. This Dragon Ball is a famous anime and Unreal Engine make it into a fighting game. The third one is Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a action fighting games which is you use a character to attack skills and beat other player. The last one is Fortnite. It's a action shooting first person game that you play uh, with 100 players, and the last one who survive is the winner. The second one is Unity Engine. Unity Engine uh, is one of the best for game development. It is very effective in rendering 2D and 3D scenes. Unity can be used for rendering 3D images also. It's excellent for cross-platform development and multi-platform games that it used to create three-dimensional, two-dimensional, virtual reality, augmented reality games, as well as simulations and other experience. So here's some examples of games that use Unity Engine. The first one is Fall Guys. Fall Guys is a massively multiplayer party game with up to 60 players that struggles through round after round of many obstacles until one victor remains. The second one is Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is a action role-playing game developed by MiHoYo. The game is only online and it features limited multiplayer mode, allowing to up to 2 to 4 players that can play together. The third one is League of Legends Wild Rift. Uh, this game is a modified version of the PC game League of Legends. It is a multiplayer online battle arena mobile game developed by Riot Games for Android and iOS. And then the last one is Legend of Runeterra. Legend of Runeterra is a digital collectible card game developed and published by Riot Games also. This game uses character settings uh, originate in the uh, League of Legends game. Here's some other programming engines. The first one is GameMaker Studio. GameMaker Studio is a visual programming language or a scripting language known as GameMaker language that can be used also to develop more advanced games that could not be created just by using the drag and drop features. The second one is RenFi. RenFi is a visual novel engine that you use words, images, and sounds to make a interactive video games that can run in computers and mobile devices. The third one is Gamebryo. Gamebryo is a engine specialized in development by providing a complete toolset, its flexible workflow, rapid prototyping capabilities, and high performance runtime. So let's talk about the types of games. The first one is role-playing games. Role-playing games uh, is a video games wherein the player controls the actions of the character. It usually involves some form of character development while playing the games and completing the storyline of the game. So here's some examples of role-playing games. The first one is Genshin Impact. The second one is Monster Hunter World. So Monster Hunter World is basically you're going to hunt monsters. You make gear of those monsters to other monsters, then just repeat the cycles until you complete the game. Uh, the third one is Grand Theft Auto or GTA. It's a game that uh, you're going to be a character criminal who always do jobs that involve syndicates across uh, many many places around the US cities. You also need to complete storylines, levels, obstacles uh, to complete the game. So the last one is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a action and role-playing game that you are like a investigator that and you're going to investigate a city. You're going to travel. You're going to discover the what's the behind of that city, or what is the secret of that cities. Then the second one type of games is action games. The action games is it emphasizes physical challenges, including reaction time, eye coordination, and it also includes a variety of uh, genre such as fighting, shooting, action, multiplayer, battle arena, and real-time strategy games are also considered an action games. So here's some examples of action games. The first one is Call of Duty Warzone. Call of Duty Warzone is a action shooting survival games. This game is you have to uh, beat other enemies until you're the last man standing. The second one is a first person shooting game that focuses in planting and defusing bombs. The third one is Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a action fighting games that you choose a character to enter a fighting arena tournament. Then the last one is Tekken. Tekken is also like Street Fighter, but it has a more features like special moves, combos, uh, characters that can break the arenas, and it has 3D animation, 3D animation cutscenes, fight scenes, and deaths, kills, special effects, and a lot more. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.